of course, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, man.
This is it!
Yeah.
Wow! Good for you, man. This is fucking sick!
Yeah, you know, it's nice to see it all coming together. It still feels like a dream.
Yeah, this is fucking New York, man. This is amazing! Oh! I saw Richard on my way here and said hi.
Yeah.
Who else came?
Richard came, Tommy, Ella, Maddie, Amy, Josh, Raymond. Not in that order, though. And my fucking Catholic school teacher came. Father Ron. Saw it in the alumni highlights or something. Man hated my guts, but yeah, it was just mostly people from school, some old friends. My dad came, but we had a pretty nice conversation. Just got a little too comfortable talking to my friends, but we took some pictures with the pictures, you know, it was nice.
Did she come?
Who, my mom? Yeah, she just texted me.
No, not your mom. Rachel?
Nah, Rachel said that she had
No, Jake, Charlotte! Did Charlotte come?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I hope she does. I messaged her.
I asked her what she was doing today. She did say she didn't have plans to go into the city.
She really said that? Well, hey, I guess that's a good sign, right?
It is indeed.
Yeah.
So how do you plan on not telling her your feelings this time?
Oh, come on, dude. I'm just not trying to think about it too much.
Dude, don't dude me! You! Dude! Listen to me. You're a fucking catch. This is all you, man. All of this around you, Mr. Big Photographer. And if she comes, there are two facts. She came all the way from there to here. She dealt with the crappy bus and smelly, stinky city people to get here, which brings me to my point. She likes you. She's into you.
Well, it sure doesn't feel like that sometimes. All right, you know me. I can't just assume that, get my hopes up. I'm here now with these photos, right? This gallery. People came, right? That's all the love I need.
But you tell me all the time.
This work has always been there for me, right? Charlotte comes, great. She doesn't, I'm fine.
Well, if she does come, Jake, what's your plan?
I don't know, just say hi. Hi, Charlotte, how's it going? You know, show her around a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
You know what, Dennis? I'll tell her I like her. You know, I'll ask her out. I'll ask her to the Cheesecake Factory. You know,
Yeah.
or Five Guys if she wants casual.
Hell
or, you know,
yeah.
we can go to Six Flags or something.
Yeah.
You know, just take a cruise.
Do it!
Right?
Do it! Oh, hi,
Hey,
Charlotte!
what's up? I thought that we.
She's not there, Jake.
Hey, what the fuck, man? I'll be ready, but Jesus, don't do that.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you, buddy. Gosh, I remember that photo. You asked me which one's the better to post for Instagram. Of course. Now it's there. Not on my phone. What was the decision to choose this? Jake. Why'd you choose this for the gallery?
Oh, I wanted each photo to tell a different part of my life. You know, each one holds its own universe. Remember when I told you that in another universe that we could be brothers, or in another we could be enemies even?
Yes.
You know, and I am happy that we are friends in this universe, but I think that it's, you know, healthy to think of the different realities for all these moments.
You know, Jake, now that you mentioned it, you're right. I'm sure there is a universe where you grew a pair of balls and asked out Charlotte.
Yeah, and Dennis, I'm sure there's a universe where you didn't accidentally grab a professor by the boob.
Oh,
you know, and
fuck you!
Every probation
It was
and
not,
everything.
no.
Yeah, it really just slipped my ass.
It
I
was-
must have forgot about that one, yeah.
So universes.
Right. Yeah, each photo has its own universe, you know, its own rules, people, emotions. Have you ever played Super Mario 64?
I think I did.
Okay, so you know when you're Mario, right, and you can just like, yahoo, into a painting?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay then. So why don't we do this?
Do what?
Let's see. Okay. This one's my favorite. The angelic lady with the water and the colors and all that. Tell me about this one, Mr. Photographer, Jake.
Oh, this one?
Yes.
It was taken in Union Square. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the universe is in Union Square. Yeah. It's pretty fucking boring, Jake.
Well,
not
no,
gonna lie.
that's not what I mean.
Tell me the story you were just talking about. The world. I'm really interested. Let's jump in.
You're not talking about getting high, are you?
Come on, let's just look and just see the universe is as you say.
Okay, man.
And you haven't been back since?
No. It just felt awkward after not showing up for months. Yeah, I mean, I only showed up twice and never really learned anything about film photography, but he was a really nice guy. He'd let me borrow any gear, talk to me about my work, give me advice whenever I needed it. I really owe a lot to him. Especially since he passed me after only showing up twice.
That's nice of him.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me to this.
Yeah, no problem.
This all looks really cool.
Yeah. My mom took me here years ago. Always wanted to come back. I think it's starting. Wow. So, what do you think?
I think it's awesome. Yeah, this is really beautiful.
Yeah, it reminds me of a fever dream.
What do you mean, a fever dream?
Yeah, what do you mean a fever dream, bud?
Shh! You know when you have a cold, and you take that really nice and long nap in the middle of the day? Yeah, I remember you would call in sick from school, right? And you're so tired, and the nurse's bed is so uncomfortable, right? All you wanted was your bed. You'd go home from school early, and the walk to bed would just last for hours. The day is still going on around you. People walk in, the sun is still out, but you are about to take the fattest nap of your life. You take that disgusting shot glass of NyQuil, and you start to feel the effects. The weight starts to increase in your head. You feel the chills even when you put 2 layers of blankets and sweaters on you. And then you just close your eyes. You never really remember when you fell asleep. It's the best nap you've ever had, and you have fever dreams. You enter parts of your mind. You just fall deeper into it, and it creates the ultimate dream. You enter corners of your mind that you never thought would come together because you didn't think it was possible. You see old and new faces, some that you remember passing by. I wish I could see myself here, under the lights in this moment. It was like, the way it worked, you see, is that the ceiling that they were swimming on was clear. They would just kind of go and slam their bodies down with these huge thrusts, and they wouldn't fall through. They'd just glide along this floor. It was like flying. Why do I always come back here at this moment with you? Is this a sign for something?
A sign of a beginning.
What does that even mean?
This moment that you share with Dawn. And I carry the beginning of what is there. Do you feel it? This is how you remember. To be stuck in this time. And memories like this will come all alike in your future. This is the last you'll see of me. But I will be right there.
At that moment, my eyes opened. Everything became a visceral sight. I just couldn't stop myself. It was as if I had been looking at something that I had missed out on for all of my life up until that point. Happy moment.
Jake, I like that a lot. That was a really nice world to see.
Yeah, it was a great show too. My favorite piece till this day.
So, do we just go right into the next one?
Choose one. Oh, I always had this fascination with my cousin's bathroom. Actually, let me rephrase that. There was this heat lamp. It was red. It would wash the whole room out in this dark blaze. So I decided that I would turn my cousin's bathroom into something, a little bit spooky.
Wait, Dennis, can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me? It's Jake.
What the fuck? Jake, this girl's talking to me. What's going on, Jake?
I'm Jake.
Okay, but why are you doing it like this?
Well, if you want me to keep talking to you, I have to do it like this. Trust me.
Am I trapped in the fucking painting, Jake?
Her name is Hannah.
Am I still speaking to Jake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jacana, what's the story here?
Hey.
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry, did you need the bathroom?
No, I just needed to take a minute. The music was so loud I couldn't hear myself think, and it's quiet over here.
Yeah, that's why I'm here too. It's only so much of that loudness you can take. Feel it in your body with the bass boosted to like 1,000.
And here we are at a party like it's the end of the world. Well,
not like. Yeah, it is. It is the end of the world.
Can you believe that nobody is talking about how fucked we were to get to this point?
Yeah, I know, right? Like nobody is even talking about it. They're all just partying and trying to forget. And my mom told me I wasn't even surprised anymore.
Where is she now?
I don't know. Couldn't even barely get home because the traffic was so crazy. Everyone was running on the highway. It was so weird to see. I just walked. It was 5 minutes from home already, but when I got there, I didn't even know if I had made it there alive. Anyway, you know Chris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he told me about it. Here I am. Well, here we are.
Counting down the hours until... Yeah. That is surreal. Hey, what is that?
This is Ayahuasca. It's from Peru, vine of the soul. The psychedelic effects are crazy. I hear it's better than anything you can get around here. Wanna try it? I haven't taken a sip yet.
I want to try it.
Come on, you gonna leave me with all of it? Try it. Come on, it's not gonna kill you. See, I'm not dead.
Guess you could say we already are.
It's best not to think about that. Here.
Tastes funny.
It'll get the taste out. You feeling any crazy yet?
Not yet.
Well, at least now you know you won't have to feel so alone at the end of the world.
Yeah. Thanks. It feels nice.
Yeah, I think it's a nice goal to have somebody with you at the end of the world.
That's your goal?
Well, I mean, what would you do at the end of the world if nothing stopped you?
I would send a message to everyone I've been wanting to reach out to. You know, say something that I've been meaning to say.
What kind of message?
You know, just saying goodbye, making amends, saying things that was before this.
You good?
Yeah, I think it's just starting to hit me. Who want a drink?
Whoa. Stand up.
What?
Stand up.
I need help. And then I was just consumed. I was being taken apart and sucked into this dark void. You can barely see her face and the arms and hands around her. The noises began to be accompanied by these droning hums. The hums hungered for me. It occupied the darkness around me, and they wanted to take me with them back into the dark.
What are you consumed by?
Who are you asking?
Jake.
What I was? Before I could see everything the way I do now. I was scared of the past. I am scared, and I allowed them to take me because I didn't know where else to go, and it made me struggle more the deeper I went. I said yes, and I said yes too many times.
What's in the past?
I was in a zoo. A zoo where people were just looking at me, and I was just letting them keep doing that, and it was as if I painted the Mona Lisa. But actually, I just drew a stick figure on a piece of paper, and everyone was telling me, "That's great, good job," without anyone ever saying, "Hey man, that's a fucking stick figure." I couldn't find any truth, and I just wanted something to get away. Not off myself, but just take a vacation.
Are you scared of me doing that to you?
No.
Do you still fear the people in your life doing that to you now?
I don't know. I feel that even when I don't see these hands or I'm under this red light, I always carry that feeling with me. It bothers me so much, I can't even speak on my own.
Then speak to me directly. Get out of there.
Don't.
I do have to let this go.
You can, Jake.
I can.
You already have.
That was weird.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you chose those photos or something else.
A moment of struggle.
Man, it's cold, man.
Yeah.
Who is she? Who is she?
Her name was Gianna. She had this soft look to her. I met her when the fire alarm went off at our dorm. I was with Josh and Amy, and they pointed me out to her. I asked her if she wanted to let me take her photo. Next day we had a shoot. Can you believe that she had never had her picture taken before I met her? And now, 3 months later, she's all over magazines getting these print gigs and flying around the world.
Damn. Yeah. What is she holding?
Oh, well, we found this little white ball, right? And so it kind of looks like she's watching over it. So I thought that, the ball is the world.
I see, so she's like protecting it.
Yeah, like watching over it. She's like an angel figure in the picture.
Huh.
And she was born to watch over this ball. The people lived there were so small to her. She could see everything. She was able to see the wonder of the world just like the ones in ours. She saw the colors change and the clouds shift over. She saw smaller things like families' birthdays or houses with Christmas tree lights all over them. Since she is watching over the world, she was able to see disasters before they came to the people that she watched over. She was able to stop world-ending disasters, other things that hurt the world, both in and outside. She wanted to see the world thrive.
I noticed a flashing star in the distance. A peculiar blinking light. In every 100 years, it would be bigger and brighter. That's when I knew it was coming towards here.
It was the one thing that she couldn't stop. It started taking up more and more of the stars out of the dark. It lit up the night sky, became blinding. She would use her body to cover the light. She would hold the white ball close to her stomach.
I couldn't face the light. My back was burning. I looked down at the little homes and saw the people look up, and for the first time I could hear something. A charging hum coming from the star, crawling up my shoulders and wrapping around my neck. I ignored the pain. I fought the sound and ignored the light. I wanted to only focus on you. I gave myself a moment to say goodbye. I deserve that at least. But it was so soon. I don't know what will happen once I can't protect you anymore. But like I have for millions of years, I will hold you like I have all of my life.
Goodbye was so soon. Love, in its final moments.
My face is starting to freeze. It's only been like 10 seconds, man.
Well, I don't know how long it's been.
Ugh, I'm so bored.
Well, is it almost time to go?
I don't know.
Do you like my outfit?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Thanks, I think yours is too. Think? It's a pretty dress. Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
What time is your mom coming home?
Later.
Do you want to play a game?
I love games!
What games do you have?
Oh, well, I don't have any with me right now.
We could play that thing on your iPad.
But we did that already.
What's that?
Where?
Over there! What is it?
It's a box.
Bring it over here.
Okay.
What's inside? Oh my god! It's my old toys! I remember this!
A wand?
I used to play fairies with my cousins.
Fairies? I've never heard of that before.
My mom would play with me too when we were really young. And it was so much fun. We would build a fort out of sheets and pillows, and we would play all night and go to bed really late.
Was it fun?
Can we play? Sure! Okay.
I want to be a fairy when I grow up.
I don't think that's a real job, Allie.
Well, it should be. I love it.
I don't have many photos or videos of me as a kid. I can't really remember how I grew up, especially now. It's just so hard. One thing that I think we can agree on, though, is that it was much easier. So simple. A moment to be a kid. Not for me, but for them.
For the first time, I realized how much I loved pink sunsets.
I used to think of sunset as just a time of day. And in the winter it would come sooner, and in the summer it would come later. But now it's just something for me to look at and never understand why I can't stop.
I would always walk with my mother since I couldn't find the place myself. And she would take a moment to look at the sunset. She smiled, and I did too.
When she stopped with the older lady, I took the same look that she did.
I like how the clouds keep the sun company, and for some reason there was this purple tint.
Pink,
purple, orangish sky. And the longer I looked up at my mother and I stood there, my feet sunk into the ground. There was a print around it and I could feel the sand between my toes.
I looked again at the girl at the other end. She looked the same age as me.
And we would look away at the same time.
And we looked at each other again.
I would always see her every time a sunset like this came. Same time. Even when it was daylight savings, it was still the same sunset time.
I would keep coming back and seeing her. And after 5 or so years, she didn't come back with the lady she came with. She'd grown up, and so had I.
We would always look at each other, but she was just a small speck. I could notice her moving her head to see she saw me. I would wave for the first time at the girl at the other end.
It was like every day we got closer.
I could see less of the speck in front of me, and the water got smaller that separated us.
She started running, and so did I. I could hear the waves and my breath and the thumping on the sand as I ran. We started running together, and we could see the clouds chase us as we ran against them.
We would run until we became silhouettes, and it got so dark that we got lost in the night. We would never say a word to each other.
Then one sunset, I stepped forward.
She stepped forward.
We crossed the water, which wasn't as deep as I thought it was. It was cold. And when I reached the warm sand, I could see that her feet were sunk into the floor.
The speck had arms and legs and a face. A beautiful face.
I never knew her eyes were that color.
What do you think of when you see this?
A place that I enjoy very much. That we enjoy. I felt understood for the first time in my life.
I did too. I really did. Is this how you remember it?
It's not exactly how it happened.
It's a nice, dramatic way of putting things. Thanks for that.
Moment that I made a friend.
I'll remember this one.
It's recent. You know, the love that we feel in the work that we do is sometimes more reliable than the love from the other people around us. I feel that the most with this film.
And why is that?
Do you know the Greek story of Prometheus?
Yes. But let's assume I don't.
So, you know, he was a character in Greek stories. He betrayed the gods. You know, in the story, he gives knowledge, fire to a man, and man is given this gift and is able to flourish. And Zeus, he punished Prometheus. You know, he sent him down to be chained to a rock alone. He's also pegged to death, never to die, but that I didn't include that part here.
That's, fucking metal, bro.
Yeah. You don't see that here, but she also fell with pride. You know, her wings were taken from her by the others who shared the same wings. They were plucked and cut with scissors. There was so much pain at first, but when it finally came, she was too sad to feel it anyway because her own friends had done it to her. She was left by her friends and she couldn't fly back. They flew away from her. They were done. She couldn't get to them. One looked back and for some reason it broke her. She tried walking, but everything seemed so far away. The forest went on forever. She had nothing but herself. The beauty of the day and the peace of the night accompanied her, but there was no voice. You know, a part of me thinks that she still roams, because she thinks that she'll find her friends again.
Can I, ask you a question, Jay?
Yeah,
Did you ever get your photo taken?
of course I have.
When was the last time?
I don't remember. Not here.
What do you see about you when you see this, Jake?
Abandoned. You know, a longing of wanting to go back.
You know, this has been one crazy, scary-ass surreal trip you've taken me on, but I really just want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Well, are you all right, Jake? I mean, how are you? I didn't get a chance to ask that before.
Why would you want to ask that?
It's a simple question.
Come on, Dennis. I mean,
all these photos you talked about just now, these worlds, how about the one we both live in?
I guess I'm just scared.
Of what?
I mean, all of these photos, like they're just photos, right? I know that, but you know, sometimes it just feels like they're the only thing that proves that I did something. You know, dude, I'm just really scared of what I am without all of the work that I do. I have something now.
Jake, you're one of the nicest people I've ever met because you're able to see everyone as someone worth looking at. That's a great thing. And I think it's great that you found something you're truly amazing at. But Jake, don't you think your life can be as eventful and fantastical as the ones you just took me through?
And why should I need that when I am so much better at doing this for other people? You know, why try anymore? You know, sometimes I just think that I'm better at creating these things for other people than I am at creating them for myself. I always sucked at creating my own things. I found my safe place here. I only find peace here. You know, it's a place for me to heal. I wish that I could tell you how safe that you make me feel, that I was able to bring you to life. I want to make another story for you where they do come back. You deserve it. Let's just pick another photo.
Jake, come on, don't stop. We were just talking.
Okay, then I'll pick one.
Jake! Jake! What is this?
The only way back!
Where are you?
Over here! Now we're both in the photo, Dennis.
Jake, I'm not done speaking about before.
Come on, man.
Why are you doing this? I'm trying to talk to you.
Let's just go.
Jake! Jake, please don't make this whole journey about me trying to talk to you.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to.
I know you don't, but that doesn't mean you have to feel so much like this. Jake, you know, I remember when we met at the rally day of our freshman year. And we were best friends from day one. We huddled in our dorm room during the blizzard that shut down school for 2 days. We watched movies and we played video games all night. We went to the diner because you saw the lights were on from our dorm and you said, "Fuck it, let's go." And we did. So we strapped our boots on and we trekked in there like we were badasses, with the snow blowing in our face and our feet going numb from walking in a foot deep of snow. And when we got there, we ate like kings! Burgers, poutine, and milkshakes. And we had the whole diner to ourselves. We talked about the most interesting things. We were just so real with each other. And a part of me always felt like, I don't know, man. That part of you has just slowly disappeared. And it's not that change isn't good, but I feel like the more you got into the photos, the less of you I saw on the outside. I feel like the glimpse of you I see right now, and through this whole trip around the gallery, has been the most of you I've seen in so long.
I'm still here, Dennis. That part of me never left.
Are you sure? I don't want to sound weird or anything, but your eyes are different too. You used to look up, and people would come to you. Now, your eyes say you're still there in your mind, but every part of you says it isn't.
I didn't mean to be so distant, Dennis.
Then what happened, Jake?
I can't remember the person you're talking about. I don't think anyone cared who I was or what I did before this work. No, and it's not you. I feel like no one even really liked me for me until I did this. Everyone just looked at me like I was some low-class piece of crap. And when people saw the photos, people called me by my name, dude. I don't know. They would just want to talk about it all the time, and it just felt so weird. I guess that's why I became distant. It's just because all of these people came out of nowhere. I couldn't even tell who was genuine and who wasn't, but it became a thing where these photos were the only part of me that seemed interesting or compelling. I was just so stuck. So I just kept working. It was about the photo work that I did and the feelings that I brought to it. I figured, I would create the company for others, and that would be my good work. And I feel that being around just creating this whole story thing for myself, it made me forget people like you, and I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry.
There are still moments out here, Jake. You never left. This whole time, it was there. And I'm not the only one who feels like this. I missed a Jake who could take a whole room and make everyone laugh and cry in 1 minute. You have great memories with all of us, and you can still have those moments with me. Everyone back at school, your family, and your friends. You can be in the photo too, Jake, and don't feel like you have to feel so by yourself. I love you, man. I don't want you to feel so cooped up. I think it's great that you found your thing. And you're going to be an inspiration for so many people. You got a great message. But as your friend, the last thing I want you to feel is compromising for your happiness. What's this?
It's our way back. Once we go through, we'll be in the gallery. You ready?
Yeah. Hey, Jake.
Yeah. Everyone in every life has a blueprint. I have my own blueprint, and it's not even photos of me. I remember having photos taken of me, when I was a kid, at first graduations or birthday parties, or some just because. But it wasn't the photos of me that said the most about me. It was the photos of other people. Because for 1 second, I could prove that I exist, that I was alive, that I made a connection, you know? I was somewhere at some time with some people or just with myself, you know? And one day when I die, these photos will be the only thing left of me. This whole autobiographical photo book of what I felt. The smiles that I shared with people, the laughs. What I felt in these moments. These photos are my life, but they were never any photos of me. They didn't have to be. The photographs are what make up my life. That's the message I want to bring.
I don't even know what to say, Jake.
I don't either, but do you like it?
I think it looks great. You look like a prom queen.
Hey, thanks. I had a friend of a friend work on it with me. You know, but after all of this talking, though, it kind of feels like all of the inside of me is like, I don't know, it feels weird. Can you help me take this off? Yeah. Thanks.
Hey, Jake. Hey, Dennis. It's so good to see
wow,
you guys.
hey, you came. What's up?
Yeah, I'm so sorry I'm late. I thought it would be easier to get here.
Yeah, no worries. You know, I'm glad you made it. Like, wow.
I couldn't miss this. It's a huge moment. I had to be here.
Yeah, well, you know, I try.
It's great to see you, Charlotte.
Well, this is it. Feel free to take a look around. I can give you a tour if you want. You know, feel free to let me know if you have any questions. You need a chair, some water. I could run to the 7-Eleven if you need me to.
I'll take the tour.
Cool.
Oh, what's that? Oh, my phone. What? Yeah, okay. I gotta go. Yeah. So I'll see you later, Charlotte. It was great to catch up with you. I'm sure we will later. Peace.
It's so different seeing these shots here on a big canvas. Oh, but I remember this one! It's so much cooler seeing in a big frame, you know? Seeing it here.
Yeah,
You should be
you remember?
so proud
Oh,
of
and
yourself.
thank
This
you.
is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You showed me this one, remember?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that time. Yeah, for sure.
And you've been doing it for a while too, right?
Yeah. 8 years. Yeah, 8 years. Wow, that's crazy to say out loud. No, it's even crazier because we've only known each other half the time.
Yeah. Wait, 8 years? What were you, like 15?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I was any good, you know. I took that one over there my sophomore year of high school.
And you still do it now?
Yeah. Yeah, I might take a break though.
Already?
Well, you know, I've done it for a long time and I guess I just want to take time to enjoy the finer things in life.
Well, okay. How'd you find this place to put it all up?
They found me, actually. There was an open submission online. They saw my work, so I took the call.
How'd you know which ones would work for the gallery?
I guess it was like a feeling, you know. I kind of think of these photos as like, you know what? It would take like a half hour or so to explain. So let me just say this. Each photo means something.
How do you do it?
Do what?
You find these people and you make them look so amazing.
I don't know. I guess I think of it as a way to, you know, show people how beautiful they are. The great things about them.
The great things? Like what?
I don't know, like whenever I take a portrait, right, I try to find the best thing about that person, right? Whether it be their hair, their eyes, their body, whatever. You know, it's just nice, you know, to make somebody see how amazing they are and no one else can tell them otherwise. You know, so all this hate talk just becomes meaningless when I can show them how amazing they are. You know, I can look at them dead in the eye and be like, you know what? Fuck those haters, you're fucking killing it.
Do you ever find it challenging to find those things about people?
It's funny you asked that, actually. Because after doing it for so long, I kind of fall in love with everyone I see. I know that might sound weird, but like it's...
That's weird. But funny. Still weird, though.
You know, I mean, I just look at someone and I think, wow, you know, I would love to get your photo. You know, and you really get to know them, right? It's like you're their own personal cheerleader, just hyping them up, right? And you go on these little dates, right? And I've been going on all of these little dates and getting paid for it. You know, it's like I'm an emotional prostitute. Well,
An emotional prostitute.
you know, maybe I should have used a different phrase, but like that's...
Oh my
What?
gosh. No.
What? No, you were
nothing,
laughing
it's
about
just-
something. You...
Fine.
Yeah,
It's a weird question.
I like weird questions.
All right. Have you ever gone on an actual date with any of the people that you shoot with?
Well, you know, I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, you know. I guess in all these moments, and they were great people, I never had my moment.
A moment?
Yeah, you know, like a moment where I felt like it clicked, right? Like a moment with the right person, you know, you would think there's all these good-looking people, like very good-looking people, like model material or actual models. You know, I thought after all this time I would meet somebody through there, but I don't think so anymore. I've never taken your photo, right?
No, and you know I want one. I've been asking you, like,
Yes.
what, all the time?
Right, yes, and I will be honest with you. I have thought about it many, many times before. You know, probably even when we first met.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I had all these great ideas in my head. You know, I made like this poster board of outfit ideas. You know, I went to all these cool places to like scout out locations. There was this one up in Woodstock. You know, it was perfect, like so breathtaking. I walked up, right, and there was all these peaks. It was so quiet up there, and there was all these fields with farms everywhere, right, with freshly cut grass, and I could see you like in a nice flowy dress, just spinning around. You know, I thought it would be great for you.
Why didn't you ever ask me?
I wanted to walk up to you many times, but I think that I came up with a conclusion.
Which is?
I don't think that a photo would do you justice.
What?
Well, no, it's just like you. I don't think that a photo could capture you, like what
What
I
are you
think-
trying to say, Jake?
Charlotte. When I see you, my whole thought process collapses. You know, I can't even think. My eyes just get so big when you walk into a room, and when I try to talk to you, it feels like my heart is about to fucking explode. You know, you're the type of girl that they try to write songs about on the radio, or write a poem about, or paint a picture, or any other resemblance of you, you know, but they can only try. Because I don't know, being here with you is it's just so different. So no, I don't think a photo could capture you. But, you know, I'd find 1,001 ways to celebrate your beauty. All the time, for free, if you'd let me.
Your eyes really do look different, Jake.
They're open again.